So Todd Howard just gave an interview with Jeff Niley. I don't know how to say his name. Either way, he just gave an interview about Fallout 76, Starfield, and he shared a lot of information, and a lot of information about Fallout 76 specifically. In this video, I want to largely go over everything he talked about in that interview because a lot of it's going to be super pertinent to you, and it kind of clarifies a lot of things we were wondering about. So right off the bat, Todd Howard said Fallout 76 is not going to be playable at E3, so if you're hoping for a bunch of YouTubers, aka me, to come back at you with an in-depth analysis on my experience playing the game, unfortunately that's not going to be happening. And the really big one that I'm going to make the title of this video is Fallout 76 will not be able to be played single player. You will always see other people in your world. So yesterday at the conference, Todd Howard said, yes, of course you can play this game solo. What he meant was you can play by yourself with no other friends like in your party, but in your world on that server you're on, there still will be other players that are humans and online trying to kill you. He expands on this by saying there is not going to be any human NPCs in the game, so every other human character you see is going to be player controlled. This is confirming the worst for a lot of people. A lot of people did not want to hear about this at all, and it's not the Fallout they wanted. Personally, I'm going into it with an open mind. And for some of us to make things a little bit worse, it seems like PvP is largely not going to be able to be turned off. You will always have PvP on in some way. The interviewer literally asked him if PvP would be disabled, and Todd kind of got almost uncomfortable, like he didn't want to give a direct no, but it seems like the answer is a no. He says there'll be systems in check so people can't grief super easily, but to an extent, it seems like if you ever see another player in Fallout 76, there's a high likelihood that they'll have the opportunity to shoot you, and you'll have the opportunity to shoot them, and that can't be changed. And to clarify, even though there aren't any human NPCs, there will still be robots, super mutants, creatures for you to take on, just no other humans. So no raiders, no gunners, things like that. VATS is actually still in the game. Obviously now it's going to be in real time, so there's no more slow motion effect, but you can target enemy parts and you'll probably still get like that percentage chance to hit them. It's just all the while people will still be shooting at you. The interviewer asked if this is going to be like a games as a service or game as a service, and Todd Howard said yes, Fallout 76 will be one of those games that's kind of more of a service, so it should be getting consistent updates, probably consistent DLC, maybe even some other microtransactions. I imagine this roughly confirms the return of Creation Club with Fallout 76, but he also does confirm, and I just made a full video on this, but I'll touch on it, that mod support is going to be coming with Fallout 76. It won't be available at launch, but you will be able to set up your own private servers, upload mods to them, and have your friends connect. And he didn't really give a time frame as to when we can expect to see this. It doesn't even seem like they have it figured out internally yet, but it's something they're currently working on and will get figured out. Not related to Fallout 76, he actually also says that no Fallout 3 remaster is coming, despite it being the 10-year anniversary of Fallout 3. There's just nothing going on right now. He also mentioned how he actually goes on Reddit all the time and reads a lot of the Fallout subreddits, which I found to be pretty funny. And that was pretty much everything. I mean, I think the big takeaway from this is the single player just, well, not being a part of this game. And again, I'm really freaking curious about the story and quests. If this game is fundamentally multiplayer, which it seemingly is, what could the quests possibly be like? At any point, someone could launch a nuke on your location, and if you're really into like a quest at that point, a player you're not even interacting with or don't see can just end that then and there. In addition, we know how online gaming is. People are just going to shoot each other on sight because that's how it goes with video games. That coupled with the fact that we're not seeing any human NPCs, like there can't be the Enclave, right? Like that can't be a faction that appears here. Maybe you'll get some of their armors or paint jobs, but you can't interact with like a quest-giving NPC. Is that what we're supposed to assume from this? I just really don't like how in the dark we are about the story. Hopefully we'll find out more about this from subsequent interviews. Hopefully the new interviewers, like people that interview Todd after this, will have watched this interview and not just ask all the same questions, although I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. Either way, that's a lot of news and details about Fallout 76. I will have a link to the interview down below. It's in like a YouTube live stream, so you have to scroll to the front of it if you actually want to see the Todd Howard part. Either way, as always, again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.